Hey, dude, I'm like so excited. Can you go this weekend? Can you
Yeah,
go to the
man.
mall?
We're going to Century 3, right?
Yeah, such a
yeah.
thing, man.
God,
Dude,
I gotta hit
come
Hot
on, man. We don't
Topic.
got the money from Monroeville. Get out of here, dude.
Monroeville. I go to Southwest Village usually, but
Wow,
they don't have a
dude.
Hot Topic yet.
No, man.
Yeah, we
No.
gotta go.
Central 3. Yeah.
I got to get some new band patches.
Where are you going to? You got like any place in particular you get to go?
Hot Topic and Pacific Sun, Pac Sun.
Oh, Pac Sun, bro. That's awesome,
dude.
man. Yeah, dude. Like, I want to go to like all kinds of different places.
You think
like,
Becky
for
and her
real.
friends will be there?
Oh, dude, I hope Becky. Oh, you mean like Becky from like
Big Becky.
math class?
Yeah, Big Becky.
Oh, yeah.
Big Becky.
Oh my God, I don't even know. You think she listens to Loud Dispatch, bro?
If she's cool, she does.
Yeah, if she's cool, she definitely does. Loud Dispatch. Hey, what's up, all you loudies out there? How's it going?
Welcome to Loud Dispatch, everybody.
Episode 30
The dirty 30s now, baby.
with your host Cheech
And your host, Mark.
or Nugs.
Nug.
Nug.
Just Nug.
Just Nug.
Just Nug.
Just Nug.
Yeah, I can't believe I forgot that and you remembered it.
Oh, unbelievable. And that was your thought, too.
I know.
Like,
We were just doing it earlier. I was using it like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah. So this is episode 30 of season 2. And we are super excited to have everybody on that has listened and watched and everything else. So today we're actually going live. We got the video set up right. Hopefully you can hear us out there. If anybody's watching, like, hey, let us know that you can hear us. Can you hear us?
Hi.
Are we loud enough for you guys out there?
Can you hear me, Jessica? Big Becky.
Big Becky.
Big Becky.
So another thing that we're doing on episode 30 is we're also going to play a game of Cards Against Humanity. And since we're live, I don't even know if we can say that out loud. It's not the same thing. But it's similar. It's the same thing.
They copied it.
Yeah. So what you do is you download this app, right? The app is called Evil Apple. And Evil Apple or Evil Apples?
Evil Apples.
Evil Apples. And you download the app from either like the iPlace or the
Apple Store?
Yeah, there are two, or the Android place. And anyway, there's a key, and it's a lowercase k, uppercase YE, the number 1, and then a lowercase g.
Do you know the phonetic military alphabet? Like Alpha, Beta, Charlie, Delta, Echo, Foxtrot.
Yeah, I mean,
Golf, India, Lima.
what are you getting at?
Oh, no, Kilo. HI. I forget what H is. Hotel.
What are you getting at?
I just wonder if you knew it, because like when you do stuff like that, you should say K for Kilo, capital, Y for, I forget what Y is. Y is, somebody help me out here on the chat.
Anyone who's watching.
Yellow.
He said
but
yellow.
anyways, E for Echo.
What are you getting at here?
I'm just saying that's, you say, it's just communication. Christ. Nothing. Fuck. Anyways, yeah. If you're watching this live, you probably shouldn't have kids around. We're gonna swear for sure.
I'm just saying, if you guys want to, well, if you're watching this with your kids around, you should probably not, because like I said, we're gonna be playing like a Cards Against Humanity game.
Yeah. It's gonna be dirty.
It's gonna be fun. Mark, why?
Isn't there a way to see shit on this? Like, isn't there a way like people type to us? Oh, comments are right here.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah. What's
Duh.
wrong? Oh God.
Christ.
Jesus. Unbelievable.
All right. Good Lord.
We're so good at technology.
Yeah, we technology well.
We
science well too.
As you can see from our videos lately, our editing has actually stepped up a game. But yeah, so anyway, if you guys want to, you guys are more than welcome to come and play with us. Otherwise, we'll just do like random rooms and see what comes.
See what happens.
Because it could be fun. But Mark, why don't you start us off?
What is this here? Hang on. Talk to them for a minute. No, we got to fix this.
I have been.
We got to.
Oh, by the way, we're also doing a giveaway, which goes off, tomorrow at 7, right?
Tomorrow at 6:30 is the end. Enter. Okay. Yeah, so tomorrow at 6:30 is the end of the giveaway.
Yeah, you get a lighter bro and a $25.
Speaking of lighter bro, I want to show you something. I went to open this. It's not a twist off, But I have my lighter, bro, with the bottle opener, baby. You hook it up there. Wham.
Look at that.
Easy
Science.
as butter
Science.
under rock
That
in
is
the
science.
desert. Science.
Physics.
Fuck.
Physics.
Anyways, so
Why don't you start us off with a news story?
did you see how easy that was?
Yeah, we saw.
Like butter.
We saw.
So lighterbro.com
And Fat Ass
code
Glass.
LOUD 20% off. Fatassglass.com code LOUD 10% off.
Yes.
We're giving a $25 mystery box away.
Yes.
Along with a $30 Lighter Bro gift pack.
Yep.
With our giveaway. You log in through the link. It's on our page.
Yep.
Subscribe to our YouTube through that link.
Smash
you get
that
5
subscribe.
entries. Subscribe. Give us some subscribes. Get your chance to win. You get 5 entries.
Yeah.
Drawing ends tomorrow night at 6:30. We will announce the winner at 7 on Facebook.
True story.
So
True that.
Woo!
True
All right.
that. So, without further ado,
News stories.
can we get to the news?
No, nobody wants to rush to the news as much as you.
Because
All right,
some
let's
of
see what
these
this one
stories
is.
are really good this week.
I don't put any titles to these, but that's, mental note. I'm going to add titles to each one of these links. So
Probably
I know.
a good idea.
What the hell did you send me? Life in a jar reaches. Oh, no. So I actually saved this story myself. We'll get to it. I'm not going to do that one yet. I don't think today is going to be the day for that story, but there's a story about a lady through the Holocaust that is just absolutely amazingly heroic, and we'll talk about that. So this one's from Vice.com.
Yes, this is a good one.
Your Wi-Fi sucks, by the way. I am signed on to his Wi-Fi.
It is. It's terrible. I don't understand it. We pay so much. And they're like, you have the best Wi-Fi. And then we're like, what? It sucks.
No, we don't.
It sucks. Even my phone is like 5G, and it's like,
You suck, cheapy wiener.
you're just paying more for the same thing. I don't know, man. Like, I can't tell.
Okay,
the
this one
difference.
here. This is one you sent me yesterday. I didn't read it, by the
Yeah,
way.
it's
I just copied the post. It was a very busy day for me. Okay, so this is from HuffPost. It was dated 3/11/21, so it's
yes.
very recent.
Yes, very recent.
Half-eaten sausage solves 9-year-old German burglary. Look at that picture, for Christ's
I
sake.
know. That's what I'm saying. So please read that title again one more time.
Half-eaten sausage solves 9-year-old German burglary.
Now, for those of you that are just listening to this podcast, I want to describe this picture. It's literally like a hamburger bun with like a 14 or 16 inch like kielbasi. Like
That's a hot dog, Frank.
It's like a giant, but like anyway.
We're gonna post it. So
yeah,
I'll copy that shit.
It's a 9-year-old like murder case.
No, it's
a 9-year-old.
This is what got me reading that the
Okay.
second time. This is a burglary case. Who the fuck?
That's right, a burglary case.
Why are they even worried about a 9-year-old burglary? The people that had shit stolen from them aren't even worried about it.
Bro, but the fact that they are shows you how low that crime rate must be, right?
Right? Okay, so Berlin. German police say they have solved a 9-year-old burglary after DNA found on a half-eaten piece of sausage matched that of a man detained in France over an unrelated crime.
Real quick, I'm going to stop you because when I read that, I thought, these motherfuckers really went through the trash, and this dude had the audacity to like burglarize the house and be like,
Well,
sausage.
no, let's look at this. So man's detained in France. So I bet they got the sausage where he's detained.
Oh, is that what you think?
I think. I didn't read any further. Well, I'm guessing, But no, let me say this too. Oh, this guy. So what? Sorry, I had to reset there. If it doesn't work, you turn it off, you turn it back on again. That's what I did. So this guy is really just unlucky, I think.
Yeah.
He's in jail in France for an unrelated crime,
Horridly
and they
unlucky.
find something to book him on this 9-year-old crime. What the? So police in the western town of Schwelm said Thursday that the sausage belonged to the victim. And the suspect, a 30-year-old Albanian citizen, appeared to have helped himself to a bite during the March 2012 break-in. Oh, my God. So this is a fucking 9-year-old sausage.
It's a 9-year-old sausage that they got DNA off of.
It wasn't clear what type of sausage. Like, it matters, right?
Who cares?
I mean, these are the important questions they're trying to answer here, guys.
Right, like that's just...
Known in Germany as Wurst, the burglar had nibbled through police, though police said it was a hard variety. Investigators were recently alerted that French police had taken a matching DNA sample from a man involved in a violent crime. Oh, so here's what I think happened. They took DNA 9 years ago.
Yes.
Okay, and so all they did was run this guy's DNA, and it came up matching that burglary.
Correct, but that's what I'm saying. They took DNA on a fucking burglary
That's
case,
a good title, because this is actually not that interesting.
But when you read
the title makes it like, what?
Wow.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're holding on to this sausage
for 9 years.
Yeah,
a 9-year-old sausage.
You know,
that
guy might have. That's a nice match, you know?
Oh, look at his teeth structure.
Christ.
Of course.
Okay.
No, that's what makes that story that much better. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Like, yeah.
Makes me happy.
Yeah.
All right, that's a good one, though. So I'm going to post that to our Facebook.
Post that to our Facebook. While we're at it, let's play a quick game. See what we can do here.
Doot. I don't want to go there. That's not what I wanted. These people.
Oh, boy.
I feel so computer illiterate right now. Computer illiterate. Create post. Hey, we're live. Look at that. Paste. Publish. Right. Sorry, I'm narrating everything I'm doing right now. This kind of day I'm having.
It's cool, man.
Yeah, no, I don't care. It's cool. I like it. What was that?
That was me joining the group.
I'm not in the group. We need another player, people.
We need one more player.
Yeah.
We need one more player. So if anybody is out there and would like to play,
you go ahead. Start your own game.
I tried to.
You have to quit this one.
Yeah.
I'll quit it. I'll stay in it to keep it open.
All right.
And then, you could. Okay. Whatever. He's more computer illiterate than me today.
Yeah, I'm having a rough day with this.
So guys, don't forget to go to the link on our Facebook, on our TikTok, on our Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube, guys. Smash that subscribe button. Nug says so, and Nug knows best. But get your chance now, guys. We're cutting this shit off tomorrow at 6:30, no matter how many people, and it's really a quality giveaway. You don't pay anything. We're not even taking your information to give it to sell it to people like other places that do giveaways do. We don't give a shit about that. We just want you to subscribe.
Mark,
your information's safe.
Bring up a single game on your phone.
A single game? That means I have to quit this one though.
Yeah, go ahead.
Quit.
We'll come back when there's some more people.
Quick play. There's 4 players here. All right. So
first you read the card, and Cards Against this is Cards Against Humanity, people.
So here's the card, all right?
All right.
Nothing excites a group of Catholic priests more than blank. Nothing excites a group of Catholic priests more than blank. I already feel guilty because my father-in-law. So what do I do here? Do I hit decks or do I hit these things?
Yeah, you hit those things.
Hairy balls.
Oh. These are the cards that we could put in place for it.
Getting jiggy with it.
No.
Fingering Kanye's asshole. Horrible back knee. Poisoning the town's water supply. Scrotum ornaments. That's a clear winner, I think. Vaginal fluid on a rental tux. No, that's nothing. I mean, scrotum ornaments or...
Read the card one more time.
Nothing excites a group of Catholic priests more than blank. And I think it's either hairy balls,
I think it's
fingering Kanye's asshole.
Ooh, that's a very good one.
Or scrotum ornaments.
I think fingering Kanye's asshole. That's just what I think. And you can tell me if I'm right or not.
Oh.
You have to pull it up.
What happened? No, it gave me all new ones. Impersonating a police officer, a dick with no balls. Let's go with that. Fuck it. That's funny. Oh, they're judging me on nothing. This game is stupid.
No, you got it.
There we go. Okay, a dick with no balls.
All right, so that's our entry. We're waiting to see whether or not
we'll find out what
somebody
happens
better
here,
than us.
Nobody's better than us.
Nobody's better than us on this.
Yeah. You guys all know, all 3 of you. Hey, we got a watcher.
It's probably just us.
It might just be us.
It's
I think
probably
I'm
just
on
us.
there. You know, get on yours and just let it run in the background too.
Have you guys seen our new mascot, by the way? He's chilling over there.
Yeah, man.
Mark texted me that he was going to Giant Eagle, and I said, hey, pick me up a big bird. So he literally picked up a big bird.
Which is a
for us.
Sesame Street character, and we're not
Yeah,
not
man.
paying them, so.
No, we're not paying them, but I just wanted to throw it out there that he's just going to be hanging out with us for the time being, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Fucking right.
Why not? Why not? So, like I said, like, you know, what has your week transpired as?
Nothing happened there. All right. There's not a lot to do in the office, so we usually just ask the interns to help out with hairy balls. Mm-hmm. What is going on here? There's not a lot to do. Okay. There's not a lot to do in the office, so we usually just ask the intern to help out with an 8-way titty twister from Dr. Octopus, microwaving leftover tilapia in the office kitchen, Ronald McDonald. Those are my only 3? We're going with an 8-way.
Absolutely.
Oh, no, that one.
Oh, no.
What the hell? This thing is so weird. Next round? I don't. It used to be Jello shots, but now blank is the best part of any party. Hairy balls, getting jiggy with it, fingering Kanye's asshole. Did I put it there? Yeah. Okay. All right. Maybe we'll win one. All right. So, anyways, guys, this isn't as exciting as we thought. So,
Yeah.
we're gonna get to another news story here in just a second. We're gonna see if we're gonna win, but
Yeah. We'll see what the outcome of this card is.
yeah,
This is
why not, right?
kind of wishy-washy here.
We don't commit to something and
don't.
not finish it,
Yeah.
even if it's stupid.
Yeah, it's one of our things, man. It
Yeah.
happens.
Oh, nothing. I don't know.
No, you lost.
A blowjob on the first date, fingering Kanye's out. Oh, shaving a cow's butt and riding it into the sunset. What is going on here?
What is
I don't
that?
understand how this game's played. Who are all these people?
They're random guests.
Nug. There's me. Why am I not?
Yeah. Why are
Fingering
you not?
Kanye's asshole.
That's gonna be the title of this episode.
Oh, Christ. I don't know. I'm done. Oh, that's
Episode
mine
10.
added in there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on, guys. This is fucking weird. But I am wearing an MCM shirt. I just wanted to point that out,
yeah,
Mike.
middle class millionaires. What's
Yeah.
up, dude? What's up,
Got you,
Mikey?
brother.
So why don't you pull up another news story while we're?
Yeah, I don't understand. I'm going to kill this game. Like, literally, just fuck it.
That's cool. I
right.
have it up if anybody ever joins.
Well, I'll get
us.
back in. Yeah, if that happens.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to randomly pick one. Or should I
We
not?
literally need one more player to start this game. So if anybody wants to go to Evil Apples, download the app and put in the code. You can see it on LOUDdispatch's page. You can see it on like our post. We just posted it. The code is on there. Just put it in and play with us, and we can all play this game together as like a round. So that's where we're at. Anyway, Mark, with another news story.
Book return to New York Library was 63 years overdue.
63
63 years?
overdue. I feel like at that point you just own it,
This is UPI.
right? Like you
Yeah.
just own it. Like
This was
it's
just
yours.
last week.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, God. A year, it's yours.
That's what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, you don't. I mean, they don't expect to get it back.
Read this article though, because this one, like,
March 17th,
Mm-hmm.
a woman who checked a book out from a New York library in 1957
1957.
mailed the overdue volume back to the facility with a $500 donation. What are you, nuts? It's probably like a $2 book,
Bro,
back
but
then.
it's the fact of the matter. Wait for it. Why?
Betty Diamond, 74 of Madison, Wisconsin, said
Yes.
she checked out Old Paul the Mighty Logger. Old Paul the Mighty Logger. A collection of Paul Bunyan stories by Glenn Rounds
Yes.
from a Queens Public Library branch in 1957.
Yes.
I actually want to read that. I'm very curious now. I'm going to look for it.
Yeah.
Audible, you got some on that?
Of course they do.
At Audible, Diamond said the book ended up lost among her own books, and she came across it over the years, but was unsure what to do with a book that was so long overdue. You keep it.
It's yours.
You keep it.
It's yours.
They probably bought another copy already.
Yeah.
Or they didn't because it's probably a horrible book.
Who knows?
Diamond.
Anyway.
Diamond, who teaches literature at the University of Wisconsin, Whitewater, said she recently decided to make amends and mailed the book back to the library branch in Auburndale with a $500 donation to cover any late fees. And I'll bet you somebody took $485 of that in their pocket.
Oh, bro, keep reading.
Nick Buron, the chief librarian of the Queens Public Library, said the donation was unnecessary, but appreciated. He said the library stopped charging fees after 7 years.
7 years of late.
What's the fee at the end of 7 years? Like, are they just like, all right, fuck it, it's done?
They're just like, write it off. Yeah, but like...
Buron said an estimated 11,000 library materials currently in circulation are 7 or more years overdue, but the 63-year overdue book was a once-in-a-lifetime arrival. A book recently was returned to the Cape Breton Regional Library in Nova Scotia, Canada, after an even longer period of time, 82 years.
82
How did the book survive?
Years.
Christ.
That's what... But it also says that there's what, like 11,000 books that are 7 years or more overdue from one library.
Wow. Now, how big is that library? You know,
it's got to be huge. But I'm saying, like, 11...
it was the Adventures of Dr. Dolittle. Was returned to
the one that was 89 or 82.
Yeah, it was stashed away in the attic while doing renovations. They found it.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
like that's what I'm saying. Like that's so crazy.
Nuts. All right, back to the notes. Okay, yeah. So, do we have anybody? Nobody? No. Okay.
No.
All right, we're gonna put this out next week. Or whenever we do another one, 2 weeks, with a much longer notification period. You know, we'll tell you the time and we'll get in on this shit.
Yeah.
And we'll actually probably have a guest that we'll force to do it also. So if nobody else gets on, whoever's our guest next week's going to have to fucking do it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, let's just call it what it is.
I have 2 beers open right now.
You do.
I have 1 beer open right now.
There are other ways that you can do it online as well, but we're not even going to go into it because why not?
Yeah.
If you want to, I mean, I still got
it
open.
To do Monopoly online, like literally, like a whole podcast stream of us playing Monopoly because I'd take Monopoly seriously as fuck,
bro. I'm pretty sure that that's what Twitch is. Like,
yeah, but everybody does it with video games. Let's do it with board games.
Here's the thing: like, we like to think that like we've come to this point in our lives where we're not that like as savvy as like younger generation.
Oh hell no!
And like it's so crazy to me because
do you know
like,
what Fleek means on Fleek?
Yeah,
yeah. Well, that's about the only one I know.
But I'm just saying, like, it feels like there's so many times when I'm done. Like, yeah, I know exactly what I'm doing when it comes to like technology and stuff like that, and then it's just like curveball, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, dude.
What did you just throw at me? Wait, what? You mean I can't use this? What do you mean? Like,
Romy knows what buttons to hit on the mic or on the controller to turn on his TV shows. Like he'll pick it up and do it himself. He knows what to do.
That's what I'm saying.
He's
that's crazy.
2.5, but
well, and that's what I was saying earlier too. Like my daughter, like already knows. Like she's 2 and she knows like put your mask on and stuff.
Oh no! See, Romy will not do the mask.
Hey man, to each his own. I understand.
I know.
It's a tough thing to learn, but I'm just saying that like.
Oh, he'll rip anything off his face, and so like I got ones that wrap around the head. That I'm going to try, and that way he can't rip it off. Just at some point he'll give up. You know what I mean? He'll just whatever. I got more important shit to do.
I'm just saying, man. Like kids, like just like succumb. They're just like, all right, fine. You just have to convince them, like in a certain way.
It's human nature now. I succumbed. It is. You know, somebody at work is like, just do this. And it's like, fine.
Okay.
Fuck.
Yeah. Whatever. Sure. You got it.
Yeah. Whatever.
I don't even care anymore. Like, I feel you, though. Like, because I do the same shit. Like, I'll be at work and, like, somebody will say something stupid to me, and I'm just like, you know what? Like, I get it.
Update on the diet, guys. I've been staying under 250.
Oh.
You know? Yeah. Okay, I was at 246.6. So I'm getting there. It's slow, but that's what I want. I want a slow loss because it's slow burn. It's a slow burn. But anyways, so that's where I'm at. A little update for you guys. Still kicking ass. Still having a good time. Drinking some beer, you know.
Yeah.
I crushed a little candy yesterday.
Ooh, what'd you crush?
Oh, it was this It was Reese's Cups with like a mallow top. Like they were good. They were good. I thought they were something totally different. When I was buying them, I thought they were different. And they weren't.
No?
I was a little intoxicated at 7-Eleven. I was not driving. I can tell you that. But I was a little, So I kind of panicked, grabbed them.
I understand. It happens.
What are you going to do? It was one of those like, yeah, this too.
Yeah. So I wanted to point something out. Like, so Mark and I do listen to podcasts, right? And
a lot of them.
Yeah, like a good bit of them, right? And I tend to like lean more towards listening to like true crime podcasts and stuff and like comedy podcasts. But like when I get into the true crime podcast, I found out that a lot of like the podcasters have this like weird talk to them, right? Like they're always like, so you mean to tell me that coming up he killed a man? And I get that it's like pacing and like
they're trying to be dramatic.
Trying to be dramatic, but like it's so weird because every single one of them do it, and like you just want to be like, dude, stop it.
Except for last podcast on the left.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
They're a great one. I'm a big fan of the Round Table of Gentlemen. I'm trying to listen to every episode.
Oh,
and so
man.
I'm at like 300 something or high 200s. I can't remember, but so that's one of my favorites. And that's kind of like when I think of doing our podcast, I think of that style of podcast. It's like a chaotic comedy podcast with slight structure. And so that's kind of, I think, what I'm shooting for. Both of us. But you guys, we want you to let us know what you think. Keep us posted, you know.
We want it to be interactive, man.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what this whole pandemic was set up to do. And that right there is like, it's just getting us connected with everybody else out there. So, you know, it is what it is. It
is what it fucking is.
Mark, do you have another news story?
I do. I queued one up already because I'm learning as we go. Okay.
Tell us.
So, last paycheck from ex-employer shows up as oil-covered pennies.
Oh, my God.
That would piss me off.
I love this story. I saw this story, and I was like, Mark.
When you sent it to me, I was like, oh, my God. March 17th, a Georgia man who was expecting his final paycheck from a former employer.
Think about this.
Said the money instead arrived in the form of 500 pounds of oil-covered pennies.
Stop.
Dumped in his driveway in the middle of the night.
Stop. Just hold on. We're not talking about 500 pennies. We're talking about 500 pounds of that's a quarter of a ton of pennies dumped in your fucking driveway.
I love thinking of shit like that. I'm like, 250 right now, like roughly, so I call myself an eighth of a ton. I got a story about that from last night too, but I'll tell it later. 500 pounds. Now, okay, so what do you think a roll of pennies weighs?
Right, like I have no idea.
You know what I mean? Really, and what is that? 100 pennies?
Why don't you
50
ask Siri?
pennies?
Go ahead, ask Siri.
Hey Siri. Hey Siri. What does a roll of pennies weigh?
Here's an answer from reference.com. By comparison, a roll of pennies is equal to 2.5 grams times 50 in a roll, which comes to 125 grams or 4.41 ounces.
Now, those of you that have dealt with drug dealers in the past, 4.41 ounces is 1/4 of a pound, right?
No.
16 ounces to a pound.
Yeah.
32 grams to an ounce, or 28. 16 ounces to a pound, though. So
what I'm just saying,
it's a quarter. So 4 rolls would be a pound. So you can imagine there's 50 pennies in a roll.
But here's my point. It doesn't even matter.
No, I'm doing the fucking math on air.
Wait a second.
Go ahead, do it.
It doesn't even matter because they're covered in oil, bro.
Yeah, but it's just the pounds of pennies, not the oil. So each pound is $2. So you're talking $1,000 in pennies.
You're missing my point. How are you going to roll pennies?
No, it's not about the rolling. It's about the weight factor. I'm trying to figure out how many pennies per pound.
I get it.
So it's $2 per pound. No, but then you understand that oil has nothing to do with it. So the oil is a different thing. Why the fuck would you cover in oil? I have no idea.
Why would you cover it in oil?
Sorry, I had to do the math, people. It's my ADD
anyway,
autism.
Continue reading this story because it gets good. It gets good.
Okay, so continue reading. Andreas Flatten said he submitted his 2 weeks notice in writing in November, and Miles Walker, the owner of Walker Luxury Auto Works in Peachtree City, had a noticeable negative reaction. He gets up, puts his hands on his head, walks out the door and disappears for like an hour. Flatten recounted. Flatten, who said he left the job due to a toxic work environment. What work environment is not toxic? Said he was still owed $915.
So there you go.
Which the owner told him would be delivered in January. Why the fuck does he have to wait from November to January?
Dude, I don't know.
He said the owner accused him of damages when he called to inquire about the check not arriving at his home.
Oh.
So he contacted Georgia Department of Labor.
Shit gets deep.
Flatten said the money then showed up as 500 pounds of oil-covered pennies that were dumped at his driveway in the middle of the night. God damn.
How do you not hear that? How do you sleep?
Well, the oil might actually silence the pennies. You know what I mean?
I'm like, maybe that was the thinking behind the oil on the pennies.
Could have been.
I don't know, man. Like, I really don't understand why you cover them in oil. Like, just to do, like, that's like adding insult to injury. Like, you're already paying the dude.
Is there
like
a video here?
Yes. He has like an Instagram page of like
the
pennies.
Shit!
Yeah, dude, that's
holy shit! And there's a shovel there and a note, an oil-covered note. Fuck you! It says "fuck you." Holy shit! What kind of tiny dick asshole is this business owner? Holy crap!
So when he says a toxic work environment, I have a tendency to believe him.
Yeah, I don't think he stretched that truth at all. Holy fuck! So I'm gonna post this, guys. Flatten's girlfriend posted a video to Instagram showing the messy pile of pennies when they showed up outside the home. I have nowhere to put them. I had no idea what I was going to do. Like, how do I get money from pennies?
Right. Well.
All right. No. We're stopping the story to make fun of this person.
Yeah.
How do you get money from pennies? It is money. It is
money. Yeah.
It is literal money.
Yeah.
That
you
is
clean
money.
that shit up and then
you take it to a fucking giant eagle and you throw it in a Coinstar.
Oh no! You take it to your bank.
No,
man.
I know. I do it that way too. But people, not everybody has that.
Man, I get it. I get it.
My bank has a Coinstar. It's $0 fee too.
Well, if that's a $0 fee, then yeah, take that route.
PNC baby. But yeah, I mean, what kind of millennial is this person?
What kind of dickhead boss do you work for?
True, but no, I'm not boss right now. The boss's idea was funny. It's just dick.
The boss's idea was like a glitter bomb.
It was like a glitter bomb, but a heavy fucking glitter bomb.
I really want to say
who the fuck says, how do I get money from pennies?
Yeah, that's a good
I'm
point.
Sorry, you're an idiot.
Yeah, you are pretty dumb.
Walker said he couldn't recall if he dumped the pennies at Flatten's house. How do you do? Okay.
Gee, I don't know if I dumped 500 pounds
if I were the cop,
pennies. Like,
if I were the cop or whoever asked him that, and I got that response, I would have nut tapped him.
Bro,
how do you remember now?
Bro, and this is why, I'm not even saying but cop jobs are so hard because, could you imagine questioning this person and being like, so? Do you remember dumping?
Did you dump these? I don't remember doing it.
I was thinking last night I was sleepwalking. Maybe I could have dumped.
I had a dream.
I did have a dump truck with 500 pounds of pennies.
There were 500 pounds of pennies in my truck the other day. I
got into a hold my beer at the bar thing, and I told him there's.
Was that a New York accent at the bar?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
It's Georgia.
It was a bad accent.
It's Georgia. You gotta be like,
yeah.
I don't even know how to do a Georgia.
A Southern accent?
I don't.
Wow.
I do. My cousin's from Pittsburgh, but for some reason he was born with a Southern accent. The worst Southern drawl you've ever heard. It's so funny. He's barely ever been to the South, and he's my age. He was born here in Pittsburgh, and he has a Southern fucking drawl like you've never heard. I don't know. We'll get him on. I'll have him on.
I'm not even going to say what.
No, I'm getting him on so you guys can hear this shit. We're gonna make fun of him. Yeah. That's awesome.
Regardless, though,
that's a good guess. Okay.
The southern accent is.
Y'all don't know where the pennies went, do you? No, that's not it. I can't do it. Sorry.
That's not it. Yeah. No, but what I'm saying is it's just the ridiculousness of it.
It is. What a petty motherfucker to do it that way. This person needs money. They need. I know it's money. I know I said that and made fun of the person, but this person needs quick, equitable cash.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you doing this.
You could have just cut him a check.
Oil covering pennies might be considered like defacing government property.
Here's what
I know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Here's what I want to know, right? Like, what conversation actually sparked him to get so pissed off? Because in the article, it makes it sound like oh, well, I don't know. I put in my 2 weeks notice because it was a toxic work environment, and stops, right? Like, what makes it a toxic work environment? Obviously, we understand now that it was a very tough, but like, what gets you to the point where you're going to deliver, like, months later, 500 pounds of oiled covered pennies into somebody's driveway in the middle of the night and then deny it and then be like, I don't know.
I've worked some shit fucking jobs.
Right.
And,
yes.
And I'll tell you what, I've never had somebody this bad that would do this. Yeah.
So how toxic was this work environment?
Now, after I said Walker said he couldn't recall if he dumped the pennies at Flatten's house. Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter. He got paid. That's all that matters, Walker said. So apparently the pennies made it from your possession to his possession
somehow,
because he got paid. If it was from somebody else,
somehow
you never paid him for what you owe him yet. So you are now admitting fault. Like, what an idiot.
No. He's saying that his bank must have delivered the check that way.
No, bullshit. So Flatten says the pennies are currently being stored in his garage while he works on cleaning them so they can be cashed in.
Could you just imagine, like...
I guess I would just get, like, a bucket of solvent.
I'm just saying, like, it's a $900 and... What, $915? Like, $915, right? Like... Was that what it was in total?
If it was really 500 pounds, it would be 1,000.
I'm just saying, like, even still, like, that's so much work that needs to go into cleaning all those pennies and wrapping them and, like, doing the Coinstar thing and, like...
The Coinstar thing.
Like, you can't drop off $1,000 in pennies at any bank. I'm sorry. They're just going to look at you and be like...
Well, we're going to do this one next, but we're gonna wait. I'm sick of reading for a minute.
He's sick of reading for a minute. But I'm just saying, like, that's kind of jacked up.
It is.
Like, that is kind of jacked up. Well, so far we have no more followers in the group. That's fine. We don't.
Yeah, we don't want to play with you guys anyways. You guys aren't any fun. Fuck off.
You know what? We'd rather play with you. Like, anyway, yeah, you get the point.
What? Play with their penis?
Wow, pull start penis.
Pull start penis.
You know what? It's funny. It's funny that you bring that up because Big Becky actually called me today and was like, hey, you going to the Pull Star Penis concert? And I was like, I don't know.
Big Becky. If you don't get that joke yet, you haven't watched enough of our shit.
Big Becky. You haven't watched this episode, apparently.
Last episode. We did make a joke this episode, too.
Big
Becky. There's going to be a... You'll see. Yeah.
If you've gotten to this point, you've seen it.
If you've gotten to this point, I'm going to consider you one of the hosts. Because nobody apparently has gotten to this point yet. So, at this point, I think we're babbling. We could literally say just about anything we want. And, our combined... Yeah. I'm pretty sure no one's ever heard this portion of the show.
But
I'll tell you what. If you're listening, call me. I'll make you a host on the show.
Yeah, Mark and I honestly, like, we just want to put this out there that we enjoy doing this. So it doesn't even matter. Like, watch.
Yeah, we don't give a shit.
Regardless, we're still going to put it out there. We're still going to make promos. We're still going to do couch gags because you know what? We find it funny and we enjoy it. So
I have a hidden desire that nobody listens to this for 10 years. And then we have so much content out there at some point that it can't be ignored, and we're gonna get like instantly famous right at the point where we're like, you know what, fuck it, and then it's gonna be like we're gonna get huge. But no,
I had that thought the other day. Like, what if history repeats itself, right? And like some kids, like in 20 years, hear this broadcast,
find us,
and like,
we're just ahead of our time.
Yo, they were a hidden gem. You guys listen to Loud, and like they have these like LOUDdispatch shirts that like we are like too old to even create.
We won't. Yeah, they'll be like some futuristic design.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
on like mesh print.
LEDs or something crazy. Yeah. Like we haven't even thought of yet. Like in 20 years. Like,
but we put this out there because we want people to like it, and if you don't, we'd like to know why so that we can maybe change it. Maybe. Yeah. Your idea might be stupid too.
Maybe we might be like, whatever.
But yeah, so but we do this because we like it. And that's the only reason why we're putting these up and annoying you with it. So if you don't like it, go fuck yourself.
Whatever.
Yeah. In fact, I don't want you to like it. I'm going to show my penis just so people don't watch it anymore.
I really don't.
You can turn. I don't care if you turn.
I don't. Oh, I don't.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
Fuck.
Okay. All right. Let's take it down a notch. You
think I clipped it?
You said
we need a board that shows the fucking lights.
No, I think we're good. We're good. So you did say you have another news story, right?
Oh, I do.
All right, let's throw one more out there.
One
maybe
more
two
news
more.
story.
Who knows?
We'll see.
What's
Okay.
this one?
The bread that made an entire island hallucinate. Unbeknown to
Could
them.
you imagine that?
I could actually. I think I know what this is about. I didn't read it, but unbeknown to them. Is it unbeknown or unbeknownst?
Unbeknownst?
Unbeknownst.
Whatever.
Unbeknownst to them,
Yes.
residents on the tiny LOUDies were basically tripping on acid. All
Think
right.
about that for a second. Now,
Where do I get this bread?
listen, from a baking standpoint, I understand that there's a lot of things that like go into bread. Not a lot. It's a very basic recipe. But here's the thing, right? Like, I mean, typically what
These are
we
Dagos.
see. Yeah, I know.
All right.
We'll get to that.
My
We'll get to
boys.
that. Yeah. But like typically, like
You know what?
bread is a
Listen.
pretty easy thing.
We're turning off the live too, by the way,
Yeah,
guys. We've been
yeah.
on. You got to watch the rest of the
Decent
episode.
amount. We appreciate you checking
Yeah.
us out, though.
And I'm not publishing it, so if you didn't fucking watch, it's your fault.
Just
No, I'm
whatever.
not going to publish it.
Anyway, my
Most
point,
of the video.
My point being is that, bread's pretty easy to make. So the fact that you're fucking up one of these ingredients that bad that people are tripping and they don't even realize it, that's some shit. So let's get to this story here.
All right.
Fuck that shit right now.
Yeah,
Whatever.
it's done.
It
Okay.
is what it is.
So, Alacoudi is a small volcanic island off the northern coast of Sicily in the Aeolian archipelago. It is hard to find a sadder, more dismal and desolate place than this unfortunate island, wrote French writer Alexandre Dumas during his travel in 1835. I'm dumbass material.
Yo, my man, really? His name is Dumas. Anyway.
My favorite commercial is that I'm straight dumbass material, and the guy's like, the name is Dumas.
Yeah.
So he wrote that in 1835. It's a corner of the earth forgotten by creation and stuck in the era of chaos.
Yes.
I want to go there so bad.
Yes. Keep reading.
It sounds like so much fun.
There's some scientific stuff in there that might
That
be-
reminds me of something I'll tell you about later.
Keep
the
reading.
island is rocky, isolated, and sparsely inhabited.
Mm-hmm.
There are no cars. You reach the only inhabited area of the island by scaling steep stairs etched in the rock. Residents, mostly fishermen or goat shepherds, rely on donkeys to carry heavy loads up and down from the village. Despite its size and stark landscape, the tiny island has made quite a name for itself.
Why
and
is
not
that?
for its wild beauty or peaceful solitude.
Interesting. I wonder why that.
Doesn't sound very peaceful.
It doesn't.
Between 1903 and 1905, people in Alacoudi started having visions, witches banqueting on remote beaches, taking Hegian sacks, women growing women growing wings and flying to the island of Sicily to do their shopping.
Think about this. They're having hallucinations about this.
Yes,
right?
ghosts, clowns, and soft pebbles falling from the sky. Sounds like rain.
Or
And
hail.
experts think hail's not soft.
Well, whatever. Go ahead.
And experts think all this was due to the local bread.
Why is that?
I think it sounds like mites. Back then, rye was a vital staple of the local diet.
Rye bread.
Rye bread. Rubens. Used in bread and biscuits. Unfortunately, the rye plant is also susceptible to infection from a fungus called ergot. That's what I meant. Ergot is what I was thinking, the fungus. Known scientifically as Claviceps purpurea. When infected, the normal beige plant grows small black spikes on its head. Ergot
You can't even see him. Can't even see him.
produces an alkaloid called lysergic acid, which is also the basic compound in LSD. In short, eating ergot makes you trip balls.
So these people
gotta try this.
These people are eating rye bread as like their staple bread, right?
And they're eating it constantly, and it's infected with this
Right,
fungus,
like-
and they're constantly tripping nuts.
If you were to go to the store right now and buy a loaf of bread, right? Like you buy the brand that you typically buy, right? So this is like the brand that everybody buys, right? Like, so everybody in the village, like, could you imagine if your entire town was just like tripping
nuts.
balls? Like all the time, they'd be like,
You gotta-
witches!
listen-
Witches in the sky!
You gotta watch Doom Patrol, DC's Doom Patrol on HBO Max, and
Oh my
there's
God.
a street, a transsexual alley or street that like warps, and it's called, I forget the name of the street, but that's what this sounds like.
very
So okay,
interesting.
to continue,
Very interesting.
historically the population of the island was quite poor, so food was never something that to be thrown away.
No.
Known as tisanera or ashes in the local dialect. Due to its black color, the infected rye was probably ground up in the town's mill to make flour.
We
It's-
didn't see it.
It's possible it contaminated storage rooms for decades.
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 It
Okay.
seems it was the British who brought it to the island, said Paolo,
Nice guys.
Paolo, I don't
Nice.
know, Lorenzi, an anthropologist who spent 8 months in Alisaudi in 2018 writing his master's thesis about the story for Sapienza University of Rome.
Oh my God.
Sapienza.
You get what the point though of this article, right? Like,
Yeah.
the main point of this article is the fact that these people just ate bread and tripped balls. Think about that. For years. Like this went on for a long time. You know what I mean? And like weird shit happens. Like but like in all honesty, I can't imagine something in that large of a form like just being a thing that like everybody's like cool with. They're just like, oh, that dude over there, he's tripping balls, dude. Don't even, you know what I mean? Like he ate the bread, like, you know what I mean? Or was it like so like everybody was just tripping balls because everybody ate bread every day?
Well, this happened also in America, I think. Like in the 1800s, there was a whole bunch of infected bread and people tripped nuts for a little bit.
I could believe that. I could believe
I've
that.
heard of, that's where, I never heard of this island, but I've heard of it. It's either in America or it was like back in like the 1800s, or I'm sorry, like 18th century, 17th century in England. But it's happened before too. And
So let's.
I'll tell you what, that sounds like a good fucking time. So tripping is fun if you intend to do it. What's not fun is if you don't intend to do it. Listen, people, I'm not going to condone doing drugs, but what I will say is that if you choose to do it, you never give it to your friends unknowingly. You never dose somebody.
Never.
I'll
ever,
beat
ever,
your ass
ever,
if you do that. Like, you just don't do that to people.
You want to do it to yourself, man, go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah.
But, like,
It's
don't
you
do
know.
it to other people. Like, that's fucked up. Like, and I'm saying, don't even do it to yourself if you don't want to. Like,
No, yeah, you don't have to do
Like,
anything.
Just have fun. Like,
But I have no
that's the
problem
whole
with,
point.
like, mushrooms and stuff. So
I get
do
that.
your
I
thing.
get the psychedelics. But, like, what I'm saying is like, whenever you go to the store and you buy flour, right? And it says bleached white flour, like that's the cleansing process, but it also adds like complex carbohydrates to it so that
Yeah.
you don't get those parasites in it, right?
So
You're
where do I
learning something, people.
Where
You're
do I
learning
get
something.
where do I get parasite bread?
You can
fungus
get
bread?
I mean, technically you can get like
I wonder how long of a
organic,
trip it is, too.
like, oh, I bet you it's bad. I don't know. You
If
probably
they
have to
say it's
buy-
like LSD, it's probably like a 10-hour
You probably gotta buy it,
like
like-
serious hallucination
I
trip.
wonder if you could buy it on like Amazon or like somewhere crazy, like Craigslist
I don't think you
or
can
something.
buy it. I'm saying, like, I think we need to grow the stuff, let it get infected.
So we'll be back on season 12, episode 506.
Ergot, huh?
Ergot. We'll
Yeah,
be like, we
all right.
finally got our
Yeah.
wheat here. And,
What is well, yeah, big gray beards.
the big gray beards.
One of these days,
turn our wheat into
one of these
infected
days,
flour and
we're gonna
trip
do a
balls.
tripping episode.
No,
No,
we're not.
no.
You
No, wait.
could. Mark's gonna do it.
Wait. That's not the way it was meant to be said.
Sure.
We're not going to trip on the episode, but we're going to talk about tripping and do's and don'ts and stuff.
I don't know. I don't trip.
And there's a great what's the types of movies, that documentary about
Yeah.
tripping. It's called Have a Good Trip. It's on Netflix. It's all celebrity stories about tripping. It's really good.
Sounds really good. Mark, do you have any final thoughts for
You
tonight's
trip, right?
episode? No, I don't trip. I don't trip at all. I smoke weed. That's about it. I don't trip.
Really? You've never done it?
No.
Mushrooms or
no,
anything?
No. I actually, I
Oh.
had. I'm not gonna say the drug, but there was one time where I was very, very young and we got some pot and we were like, oh yeah, let's smoke some pot, and there was like 6 or 7 of us at my buddy's house and we all like smoked these bowls and we smoked bowl after bowl after bowl. And it wasn't until later that we realized that it was laced with something that we shouldn't have. And then I saw the DreamWorks moon and like he caught a fish and I'm like standing
There's only
out
one
there.
thing I could think of that it would have been laced with, but I won't say it either. But
Angel dust. Anyway, so yeah,
Meth?
angel dust.
Oh, that's a little different though. Like I was thinking PCP, which is something I would never touch.
It might have been, man.
No,
Somewhere in that-
PCP is super violent. Like
regardless.
almost instantly, things turn red or green, and
Well,
yeah, it's a freaky.
What's funny that you say that because the next memory I have is like getting a 55-gallon water jug out of my car, which didn't exist, and then sitting in my buddy's basement, and the wolf from My Brother the Wolf or something like that. It was like a popular movie, like indie movie that like was terrible. But like the wolf like is supposed to be intimidating, and he's like sitting next to me on the couch, and I'm like tripping balls, and I'm just like, and the wolf's like, hey man, all like snarly and bloody and shit, and he's like, hey man, you tripping balls? And I'm like,
Remember what was it, Road Trip or whatever? The dog's like, why don't you tell that bitch to go make us some blueberry pancakes?
bro, that's what it's like. And the wolf is like, he's like, hey man, just go to sleep. And I'm like, and then I'll take care of you. And he's like, yeah, I'll go away if you go to sleep. Like, just go to sleep. And I was like, oh, okay.
No. We're not going to tell negative stories here anymore.
No. This is a funny story because I woke up the next morning, right?
With the wolf in your bed?
No. I woke up the next morning and like clothes were thrown everywhere. And, like, what's crazy is I remember it, like parts of it, but like then I had all these like voicemails from people that were like, "Hey man, it was a good time last night. Thanks for driving me home." And I was like, that happened.
It really happened.
Oh boy. I've had some experiences like that. So, like, that experience right there, that's why I don't trip.
So you've never done it by yourself, like, trying to get it done? Okay.
No,
so,
no.
all right.
We didn't know, man. Like, we didn't know. That's why you don't do that to people, man. That's terrible.
You don't dose people.
Oh, my God.
You don't dose people. But let me say this. If you know what you're doing, or you're with people that are experienced and know what they're doing, there's nothing wrong with natural hallucinogens.
Wilderness man over here.
Maybe even LSD. If you know the source and you test it and it's good quality stuff, but
man, this
but
dude was
PCP
in my
and
backyard
shit never.
eating grass and shit. Like, yo, I can get high off of this.
You can get high off of morning glories, but it's not a good trip. You're gonna fucking hate yourself for like 10 hours. But no,
say that. Like,
no, I'm just saying you got to know. You got to know stuff. You know.
And now you know.
But like, yeah, I got no problem with people doing it responsibly, and you got to have a trip sitter if you're not experienced and stuff. But you do you, I'll do me. Cheech will do Cheech. I'm not saying we'll ever trip on this episode or on the show. All I'm saying is that we might have an episode where we talk about it. I do enjoy that.
We're going to have an episode where Mark trips, and it'll be an on-location one.
It's going to be like a 4-hour episode, and you're going to laugh your ass off.
We got some fun stuff
You've
planned
never
for this
heard a
season.
guy like me giggle.
That's because I've never tickled you with my bear claws.
That wouldn't work. I've only giggled
So
on mushrooms
weird.
like that.
So
but anyways, so final thoughts. Final thoughts.
Yeah, man,
there's not a whole lot to do final thoughts on. I'm gonna have a couple little thoughts.
Little ones.
One,
Our giveaway.
Yeah. Go click on the links in our social media.
Smash that subscribe button. It's
It'll take
seriously
you to our
that simple.
YouTube. You just smash the subscribe button. You get 5 chances to win
Give it
the
a shot.
Layer Bro package and the
Mystery
Badass
Glass.
Glass mystery
Yeah.
box.
Yeah.
Use code LOUD at either website for discounts.
Either one. Be
Also,
like,
you can go to
"What's up?"
buddybandana.com and use code WOOF for
Woof.
20% off. So with that aside, I'm going to say that...
Describe it as if it was a closed caption. Mark has just put up the middle finger.
In a friendly gesture.
Mark, comment with a smile on his face, semicolon, puts up middle finger. Mark, colon, puts up other middle finger. Mark, smiling, puts up 2 middle fingers from either hand. This is how Mark currently feels.
I'm so glad no one's watching. 'Cause this is so bad.
Anyway.
All right. Anyway, so guys, I don't really have any final thoughts other than thank you for those of you that listen, and those of you that don't, thanks anyways. You know,
Regardless,
whatever. Yeah,
you'll be hearing from us tomorrow about the giveaway.
Yeah,
So
we'll let you know. Stay
check
tuned.
that out.
7 o'clock on Facebook.
Loudies out.
Peace, guys.